Lisa Pierce, Executive Editor of Packaging Digest, here again at the end of Day 2 Pack Expo Las Vegas 2025 with John Henry, our regular contributor, who is also the owner of changeover.com and Changeover Wizard, he's known as. Thank you, John, for helping us out.
It's a pleasure, Lisa.
We are going to tell you just a couple of things that we saw here at the show that we think is worth your attention. I have to say this was my busiest day so far, only second day, but I can't believe all the things that I saw. I'm only going to talk about two things, but I'm going to let John go first and then I'll finish up.
Heat and Control was showing a new vertical form fill seal machine from Ishida. Their customer had a problem needing to shoehorn a new high-speed machine into an existing snack line. So Ishida developed a new 200 a minute vertical bag filling and forming and sealing machine. The product is small crackers. The circular combination scale is divided in two, so it's actually like two scales filling alternately, each side filling 100 packages per minute. The metal detector had to be redesigned so that it is a smaller profile, and the funnel and pull down and sealing mechanisms had to be redesigned for the bag area so that it was a lower profile. And it still had to go faster than most normal machines will run. And it's just a very nice improvement on existing designs. Heat and Control is in booth number 2506 in the West Hall. The second thing that I saw that was interesting, that I don't think I've ever seen a robot used in combination with a timing screw before, but Morrison was showing a axial orienter for square bottles. The bottles come into the timing screw in vertically any axial orientation. A camera determines which is the panel needing to face to the front, and then activates a SCARA robot which travels with the bottle in the timing screw, so continuous motion, orients the bottle in the correct position, and then the bottle exits the screw, picked up by guides, and goes on to the labeler or whatever would be downstream. And very interesting combination of a robot and a timing screw. Morrison Orienters is in booth 3522 in the West Hall. The third thing that I saw was a presentation in the innovation stage, which was sanitation as a competitive advantage. And there was a very interesting presentation by Dan Schmitz with Intralocks, explaining why sanitation needs to be considered part of changeover and needs to be improved both for quality, repeatability, and reducing the amount of time taken. And just a very interesting presentation. So back to you, Lisa.
I saw so many things today that it was really hard to pick the ones that I wanted to share with you in this video, but the ones that I'm going to pick are actually what I think are just really cool developments, small developments that I think are going to make big improvements in packaging lines. So the first one is coming from Harpak Ulma, and they were in the South Lower Building, SL 13000, so up at the front, you don't have to walk far. And one of the things that they were showing that I asked about, because I did talk about a couple of different things there, was a new auger screw feeder for their multi-head weighers. And what was unique about it is it literally is kind of like, it almost looks like a spring, so it's very open. But one of the things that they use this for is what they call sticky and tricky products that really don't want to move, but really need to be weighed and portioned before being filled. And again, it's just a very simple advancement, addition to a system that they, multi-head weighers have been around for decades and decades. But this I thought was pretty cool enough to flag. The a new machine that I saw today literally was a new machine. It was the first one that was built by Serpa, which is a Comac company. And it's not the first machine that the company has built, but it is the first of this model that it's built. And it's called the P as in Paul 120 vertical cartoner. And it had a couple of really cool features about it, but the one that I wanted to talk about was the soft drop that it had for, just because of the engineering of how they created the operation for this. So product comes in, is oriented, combined, and then it goes into the case drop packer area. And with servos, it raises the case as it lowers the product, and then right at that connection point, the case slightly dips to soften the drop. And I had an opportunity to talk with them a little bit about that, and it's very useful for a variety of different container types. Even plastic bottles, which, depending on the weight of the product inside, could crack and or shatter. So, and what they're doing was also on this system, a little bit more upstream from the drop pack area, is with hand cranks. They're able to do a very quick changeover of the rails for different product sizes and different case sizes, and they're able to do that fast changeover without servos to save a little bit of cost on the machine, but also without adding too much changeover time. So again, I thought that was worth pointing out. And Serpa is in the West Building, 1148. And that's what I've got for you right now. I do have to say that I ended my day at the Comac primary packaging, and there are so many things to tell you about, but I'll have to wait and do that at a later date. Thanks for watching.